Okay, welcome back. Our first guest today is Nancy Thompson from Guarantee Real Estate in Kingsburg. Welcome, Nancy, and glad to have you on the show. Nancy is one of my fellow workers at Guarantee Real Estate. She works out of the Kingsburg office, and myself, I work out of the Reedley office, and I've had the pleasure of meeting and working with Nancy now for the last year and a half. And Nancy, why don't you just tell us a little bit about your background and where you're from and how you got into real estate?
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank you, Tim, for having me on the show today. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I got into real estate in 2006 in San Clemente, California, after many years thinking about it and being told I'd make a great realtor. So I started when the market was down and have learned a lot and have enjoyed it very much. I moved up here in July of 2009 and transferred my business up here, and it's been outstanding.
Very good. It's no secret what's been going on in our real estate market, and a lot of people are upside down and hanging on. Where do you think this housing market's going to go in the next 12 months, Nancy?
Tim, according to what I read through California Association of Realtors and what I hear and I see, I think the market for this year is going to be good for the buyers. I think right now we are seeing such extraordinary interest rates. It's a great time to buy. And if you have equity in your home and you're possibly a baby boomer, now may be the time for you to sell.
Absolutely, and there's so many opportunities, and it comes up on every show. And by the way, too, any viewers, if you have any questions for myself or for Nancy, just go ahead and ping them in on the ping box on the right side of your screen, and we'll try to get to your questions as soon as we can. Right now is such a great time to buy. We have low interest rates. The market has adjusted now. This adjustment in the market has caused a lot of people to get upside down in their homes and their businesses, and we realize that, so it's a really tough time for many, but for others this is the day of opportunity. And also for people that I'm sure you have clients that already have a home that they have equity in, and this may be the time now to look for investment properties.
Well, it really is, Tim, because honestly, I can't remember in my lifetime, and I'm half a century old, I can't remember a time when interest rates have been below 5%. And today when I spoke with the lender, they're hovering right around 4.7 to about 4.85, depending on your credit, and that is for a conventional and or an FHA loan. And right now, too, let me add, the lenders have some great opportunities for first-time home buyers and investors with grants that don't need to be paid back. There may be a certain amount of time you need to stay in your home, but really an excellent opportunity.
Yeah, and we've had a couple lenders on already, and what a lot of people don't realize, if you live in a town like Fresno or Sanger where your population is over 25,000, you don't qualify for what they call a USDA loan. But if you live in the Kingsburg area, Reedley, Dinuba, Orange Cove, Mendota, Fireball, all around the valley in the smaller towns, is it pretty a USDA loan. If you're qualified and you have good credit and good cash flow to support the payments on that loan, you can pretty well get in for closing costs or less, almost a zero down. And so just really, really good opportunities, and this is a buyer's market. And I'm sure, as you'll have testified too, is right now people can actually own a home for less money than what you are paying in rent currently. And what do you think is going to be, because you do some agent work, and we're going to talk about that a little bit too, Nancy, as far as a trainer and a mentor in our company at Guarantee Real Estate. What are the prospects for anyone that's thinking about becoming a realtor right now?
Now's the time to do it. And the reason I say that is because you can make something in this business. All it takes is, a little bit of investment and time, and with some hard work, you can really make a good living at real estate. I think agents that have been in the business, that know how to work and go out and get the work and follow through on it, will make a great living this year.
Well, that's great. And what's really good too, another aspect of what you do at Guarantee, and you volunteered your time and you've been a helper to many, is Nancy also is a mentor and a trainer in our company. And it's just tell us a little bit about what you do as far as agent mentoring and getting not necessarily even a new for a new agent, but a lot of agents been in the business, they need to be refreshed and get up to speed on their marketing and what it takes to survive in a tough environment.
Well, I was asked to be the mentor after many people didn't want to do it because it is really very time consuming. But Tim, it's really a great opportunity for me. And what I do is let's start with the new agents. For the new agents that come on board with Guarantee, they go through a quick start training at our corporate headquarters, and then they come into their respective offices. And I meet with those people once a week for a half an hour to maybe an hour, and I'm always available to them by phone. And what I help them do is put together their business plan, their focus, what their goal is in the business. Because as you know, we hang our license at Guarantee, but it is our own business. So what we do with it, we have to make. So I coach them along. I check in with them. If they have any questions about what they're doing, I take care of that. In the meantime, our broker, Sandy Garcia Akesian, has asked me to do the training for South County, as you know, and so I go from Reedley to Kingsburg to Visalia, and I will put together whatever the subject at that time is and put together the training materials to help all of us. And I'm also willing to learn, and I learn from other experienced agents and take from them, and I like to just give everybody a path. It's like I'm the conscience behind somebody.
Very good. We had one question from my friend Glenda in Hanford, and are there any tax advantages to buying a vacation home right now? You want to tackle that one?
Why don't you go ahead with it?
Okay. Well, Glenda, they have, depending what you're going to do with your vacation home, if it's exclusively for a vacation home for your own personal use, you will need to consult your CPA, which you need to do anyway before you ever make a purchase. The best entry plan is also the best is to have an exit plan whenever you purchase a property, even if it's your primary residence. What are you going to do going in if something happens where you need to get out? You need to really have that firm in your mind and in place. If you're going to use it, in the case of some of my clients have bought vacation homes at the coast, they use it for a vacation home, but they also rent it out and they have a management company take care of it for them. And so there's tax advantages there as far as depreciation and certain upkeep and expenses. And then you have to do a calculation. Once again, I'm not a tax expert. You need to talk to your CPA about how you prorate your expenses versus your use and when it becomes a rental. So anyway, Nancy, I want to thank you for coming on board today and helping us out here, and looking forward to continuing to work with you. And if any of you out there that are looking to buy or sell a home, please contact Nancy. And if you're looking to become a real estate agent, contact her also, and she will be an excellent mentor for you and start your path on a new career. So we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to our next segment with redevelopment agencies. We'll be right back.
Thank you.